Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Oh boy, it seems like it's really happening. The Trump curse, or the Trump effect, whatever you want to call it, well, it seems to be hitting some sort of peak. The woke celebrity activist brigade is falling apart. What used to be an easy grift to make money? Remember when all a celebrity or comedian had to do to get their name in the spotlight was pull a De Niro?
The guy is a total monster.
He's so stupid. Look at the lame, inane things that he said. He's so stupid, he can't even say anything clever or smooth. He's a moron.
Essentially, changing your identity to becoming anti-Trump was the latest grift, the lowest hanging fruit, and so many people took advantage. But it seems like that fruit that was once so blissful is over-ripened, and at this point it's sour, and what does that mean? That essentially is a metaphor for it's backfire time, baby. And now all the gaslighting, propaganda-pushing weirdos have been hit with total defeat and reputational collapse. In other words, the Trump curse is in full effect. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that with a couple stories here involving some of the most infamous left-wing celebrities. And then let's talk about this general trend, this cultural trend, that I think I'm probably going to be focused on for at least the next 12 months. Let's get into what's going on. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so first question here. Could this possibly be the resurgence of the Trump curse? We all remember this report, right? Ellen Degeneres and actress wife Portia de Rossi moved to the UK to, quote, never come back to the US. They've escaped the threat of Trump authoritarianism. Well, here's a little update on how it's going for Ellen Degeneres, the queen of nice. Ellen DeGeneres' UK home is flooded days after move motivated by Trump's election victory. You know, not to celebrate in someone's misery, but certainly does feel reminiscent of the Trump curse now, does it? It feels like the woke anti-Trumpsters, at this point becoming recluse, crawling back under the rocks from which they came, only to wallow in their own misery. In other words, they've faced complete reputation collapse, and the grift no longer works. And of course, it's not just Ellen DeGeneres. It seems as though another woke activist legend has decided to call it quits. Another woke legend bites the dust, at least on X that is, as Hollywood actress and Democratic activist Alyssa Milano now joins Robert Reiner in deleting her X account and leaving the platform. This Hollywood political charade has officially collapsed. The quote-unquote resistance has collapsed under the weight of its own hypocrisy, its own failure. And it's not exclusively the loudmouth celebrities on X, it's even those at the top of the Democrat Party celebrity pyramid. People like George Clooney and Barack Obama, who seem to be seething in silence in the background. It seems they also see the writing on the wall as reports like this are now dropping. George Clooney is furious with Obama for pressuring him to push Biden's dropout prior to election, according to this report. Actor and prominent Democrat donor George Clooney is reportedly angered by the backlash following Vice President Kamala Harris's defeat in the 2024 presidential election. Clooney allegedly feels he has been unfairly blamed for the outcome after being pressured by former President Barack Obama to lobby for Harris as the Democratic nominee, according to RadarOnline.com. Yeah, get a load of this. He feels unfairly blamed for the thing that he literally did and went horribly wrong, and therefore he should be blamed for. But they're turning on each other, folks. It's a full-blown Hollywood meltdown. You got a couple celebrities here trying to push the grift, like super genius over here, Ronnie Chang from The Daily Show, who went on Jimmy Kimmel's show to say that Trump voters are effing morons. Wow, so cool, so edgy. When you got irrelevant DEI hire comedians with downward spiraling careers pushing the Trump grift to get attention, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, you know, it's pretty much over for the wokesters. I mean, you got foreign leaders already meeting up with Trump and he's not even president yet, essentially flying down to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring. You got big shot Democrats of big major Democrat cities caving in and cooperating with Donald Trump's deportation program already. You can tell just how this woke backlash has put the celebrity class and Democrat elite into a corner. It's a cultural shellacking the likes of which hasn't been seen in a very long time. Their ideology is completely backfiring, their networks are collapsing, their celebrity minions are retreating in shame and disgrace, and meanwhile on the other side you got millions of people just doing the Trump dance. American greatness is about to be unleashed and people can feel it. And meanwhile, the Democrats, well, they essentially at this point, I think, need to rebuild their party or rebrand their image. And don't just take it from me, Democrats are saying that themselves.
Complete reset. I mean, we need a rebrand. I think you and I have been talking about this since 2016. Like, our brand is toxic in so many places. And it's like, you're a Democrat? Like, that's the stuff we get, like, in Ohio. And so we need a complete reboot. We need a complete reboot with the DNC. We need a complete rebranding. We got to get back established into our values. What does it mean to be a Democrat? People want to trust us. They don't want to go to Donald Trump. I'm telling you, the middle of the road, people are like holding their nose to vote for him, but we did not give them enough, like, we're reindustrializing, we're talking about American competitiveness. We're moderate on things like natural gas in Western PA, which ended up being a big issue that we can't even be for natural gas displacing coal. We're in a huge fight with the crypto industry. Like, what are we doing? Why would we be in a fight with the crypto industry right now? We've got to get back to the bread and butter policies of we are the party of the middle class.
You can just feel how decisive this victory really was, and just how sad and defeated the left is. You can feel it in the air that the Trump era isn't just coming, no, it might already be here. People everywhere are waking up, literally dancing in celebration of the triumph of truth and justice over the leftist tyranny that tore us apart and took the country to the brink. It's not just about one election. It's truthfully about a cultural and political revolution, hopefully ushering in a new era defined by freedom, strength, and unapologetic patriotism. In other words, the globalists' worst nightmare. It feels like a movement really propelled by Donald Trump that doesn't just win at the ballot box, but transforms the entire landscape of American culture. All these little tidbits and everything that we're seeing, and the potential on the horizon here, with something like a figure like Elon Musk and Donald Trump partnering up together, it feels like we might be at a significant historical moment where the nation is led to a new path, and they tried so hard to stop it from happening. I mean, they threw everything at Donald Trump, but they failed. And now the resistance is over. The celebrities, the media, the corrupt politicians, they've all essentially exposed themselves, humiliating defeat, and they've now been rendered irrelevant, hopefully fading into obscurity. And what's left standing here, in my view, is a stronger and more united country, ready to possibly usher in a golden age of American greatness. The dividers, the attention seekers, the grifters, they had their little moment there, their 15 minutes of fame. But it seems like it's all come to an end. The fake activist Hollywood grift is over. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.